D, and today we are having a new segment on my channel, and it is called Marie's Corner. And Marie's my middle name, and on these episodes I'm really just gonna let you guys know what's in my head. You guys are gonna kind of get to know the real me in a sense. So basically what I mean by that is I'm gonna just talk my stuff and I'm gonna say what I want to say. Agree, don't disagree, I really don't care. But boom, with all that being said, my first video is going to be Unpopular Opinions, the music industry edition. So okay, I don't care. So first off is y'all girl Beyonce. Honey, she does not do it for me. She is overrated. Her being in Lion King was so disrespectful and was a disgrace to me and who I am as a person, and I feel personally attacked that everybody thought that she was best for that role. She was not. Can you feel the love tonight? No, how dare they ever. That was so rude and I hate to see it. I just, no, like, she has some good tracks. I'm not even gonna hold her. She has some great tracks, but she, at this point, y'all would buy her album when she was singing the ABCs, and that says a lot. You guys are impressed by the bare minimum. Moving on. So next is Nicki Minaj. Nicki, you know, I love her. She does it for me. She doesn't always do it for me, but you know, I like her music. She had me in my feelings a few times. You know, Pills and Potions, that still hit. Like in the shower after a long day of B&D, I just feel like, pills and potions, we're overdosing, like beating on my chest, like, cause I feel that like right here, both here and here. Next is Good Girl. They are the girls that you see on Instagram and TikTok with the colored hair. I think it's orange, blue, blonde, and red. I think that's their colors. I'm gonna insert the picture of everybody, but I like them. I seen them on America's Got Talent, but I liked them before that because I had seen their little videos in the car on Instagram. I'm like, oh, they're so cute. I actually like their music. They can, like, they're, for them to be like as good as they are, it's kind of sad that they aren't getting that much recognition, but they really, like, vocally, okay, so I used to sing for a lot of my life, so vocally they're impressive. I like their harmonies, they're really good. Like, I think they could be big, but nobody, I don't really be seeing a lot of people talk about them, but I like them, and y'all should definitely check them out. We Are a Good Girl, I think that's the name. Either Good Girl or We Are a Good Girl, whatever. I think they go by both. And now my good man's Christopher Maurice, Chris Brown, the love of my life. I would leave anybody for this man, even though he cheats on me day by day. And you know, I never thought that I would be in a relationship that I've been cheating on, but he just does it for me, and he has since I was 7 years old. I've been in love with him. There is nothing that anybody can say to make me love that man any less. My mom hates it, but I do not care. My loyalty lies with him. I'm Team Breezy until I bite the dust and I hit my casket. He just does it for me. Even though his last project, you know, I'm gonna need him to lay off the 40+ song album. Not really feeling that, but he does it for me. When I saw him on tour, y'all, when I tell you I shed a tear singing Heartbreak on a Full Moon, I am not lying. I literally was like, because I literally was like, wow, that's him. Like, he's right there. He could see me. He knows we're in the same atmosphere. All this time I've been telling people we're really married, and they didn't want to believe me, but we were in the same area. So what does that mean, that we're married? Duh. The next is Pink Sweats. I love him. Sorry y'all, somebody called me. Okay, so this is another thing that annoys me. So on the iPhone, you turn off your notifications, right? So, and you have your phone on Do Not Disturb. So is there a reason why calls are still coming through to me? I don't get that, but that just blew me a lot. But anyway, Pink Sweats. I like him a lot. I like his vocals. That song Would You and Cocaine and No Replacing You, he does it for me. You know, I have no idea how I found out about him, but I like his like vibe. Like I can kind of like sit in the bathtub like with ambiance and be like he puts me like kind of euphoric. I like that. Next up we have Division. That man can blow. He is so good. If y'all have not heard his latest project, y'all are asleep, Missing You, and that song that he got with Party Next Door. I can't think of what it's called. The song is not called Missing You, it's called Miss Me, but I can't think of the other song what it is with Party Next Door, but I'll insert that but that was a bop. And his song Too Deep and With You, something like that. I'm messing up these titles, but I know what I'm talking about. And those songs were like the songs that made me become a fan, because I'm here for it. Well, with that being said, Party Next Door, I just want him to stop playing with me and like put out more music, because he be going off on these little tangents where he don't put out no music, and I'm over it. Like, who does he think he's becoming? Doesn't he know I want to hear his songs? Like, who does he think he is? Party, like Low Battery, that's a bop. Love that. And next we have him. I don't think you guys heard of him before. He is like the boy version of Her. His like acronym is Her and Mind, right? And basically all his songs are like a response to her songs. So how she has that song with Daniel Caesar, Best Part, he has a Worst Part, and he has a song called Me and You, and her song in response to her song You, and it's really good. His whole album was actually fantastic. Like, I don't say that a lot about a lot of people because I'm a little shady, but he does it. I love him. He's a good man. Next is Tiwa Savage. She is beautiful. I like her beats, and like her music videos all over was just melanin. It was just beautiful. Everybody in my house hates that song, All Over, because like last summer that's all I was listening to. I would just be walking around my house like, because of you I get some goosebumps all over, and they would be like, you're not African, like, ugh, your attitude, I just so. And next we have Chris Sales. Y'all say what you want about this man, but don't say it in my comments because I don't care. Or do, because we can argue if you want to. I think whatever he did does not take away from the fact that he puts out pretty decent music. His song Everybody Hates Chris, I have so many videos of me like lip syncing to that on Snap, because that song really hits. Like, everybody hates Chris, I can't win or lose, like I'm on top for a while. He was doing something with that one. And that song, I guess I cut too deep this time. They say you're done, I'll change your mind. That was a good one too. I like that one. Then now we're gonna go back down memory lane. So we have New Edition, Boys to Men, and I love New Edition. I think I love them more than my mom. Well, she don't really love them no more. You know, she turned her life over to God, so she don't really, you know, dabble in the worldly music anymore. But I don't know. Like, I can just sit in my room and just listen to their album, Day by Day, and just sitting there and be like, growing up can be a pain. Like, I know like the songs that are not like mainstream, so that's how you know like I really be listening to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were like the movie, I was watching it day by day. All my friends were like, every time they came over my house, they're like, really, you're watching the Edition story again? Like, yes, we are. So sit your butt down because you're not that kind of girl that's about to come on. So, moving on. Boys to Men, they'll always be iconic because I feel like if you have a song that people are still singing for 10, 20 years, like, you made it. You know what I mean? Like how Chris Brown has Running. Like Beyonce got 1+1 and Dangerously in Love. Like, you know, those are songs that like they're gonna eat off those tracks for years because like those songs, like they did something with that song. Like New Edition, they got Can You Stand the Rain, and they got If It Is My Ride. Like they got people, if you don't know them, like you may not know them personally, but you know their tracks. And Boys to Men, they got quite a few, like I'll Make Love to You, End of the Road, Water Runs Dry, Mama, A Song to Mama. Like they harmonies, like that's when real music, like when you can tell like they was worried more about the content about than just putting out tracks. But I digress. I ain't even gonna go into that because right now people around me are so easily impressed by mediocrity. I think that a lot of the people that we have right now to listen to music wise are trash. Like, and not because just because they can't sing, because they can't, but the content, the music itself, like it just be some mediocre beats like and y'all just bumping like, oh, like just because you're a fan does not mean that you have to like every single thing they put out. And if you think that, like, grow up. Like, I admitted that Chris Brown be putting out some rinky-dink tracks sometimes, but I still love him. Y'all have to be willing to tell them that you're not impressed. But I digress again. Let me stop. And Day 26, they deserved better. They really did. Like, vocally, they were amazing. They kind of, I don't know, like, I just think that boy groups, they always have some like crazy, sorry y'all, gotta hang me out there, it was bothering me. Like they all have some kind of a bad ending. Like somebody always got an attitude, and I don't know, I just think that groups, like it's a little too late for groups to come back. I don't care what anybody says, like nobody really cares anymore. Like you have to be present, and that's why people like June's Diary, like people don't really know about them. I know about them because I watched the show. And personally, I don't like a lot of the people that were picked to be in the group, and the exact reason why they're not getting a lot of clout now is probably because of the exact reason I said, but I'm not gonna go into that right now because that's a whole nother video, honestly, to really talk about how I feel about, you know, girl groups and, you know, the thought process that goes into picking the girls that they put into these groups, because it's not just about looks, it's about your voice. It's not just about, oh, y'all all wearing black in your little photo shoots and your album covers, because who cares? Like you might have a fly album cover, but your album sucks, Melissa. So yes, June's Diary, they really could have been great. But just because you can sing loud does not mean that you're the better singer. Again, I'm not, but I digress again. Oh my goodness. Like, the people that I see, like, singing, like, y'all don't even got no range. Like, your range is, like, this big on the piano. Like, thinking about it, y'all probably didn't get into no kind of select choirs in school, because they ask you, like, they make you do your little range, like, can you sing from here to here? Like, you needed to actually have a little something. But now, like, how I sing better than half of y'all, and I don't even sing no more. I haven't sang professionally since I was 16, so professionally, so I don't know, I'm just not impressed. That's why I prefer to listen to older people, because they actually had something to say, like, and they were amazing. Kiki White, Kelly Price, those are just a few. Lauryn Hill, like, they really, like, they had the voice, and they may not have always had the look or whatever, but that didn't matter because people weren't worried about the how they really looked for real. They were worried about the song because people really still listen to their songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you right now, my kids are not about to be in my house listening to a lot of the people that are playing right now. That's a negative. They won't hear it. They're just gonna be like, oh, I don't know who that is. My kid's gonna be an offie on that clown. They're not listening to that. No, they're listening to somebody with substance. But again, I'm gonna just sit here and eat my popsicle that I'm about to go get. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this segment on Marie's Corner, Unpopular Opinions, Music Edition. I will do another one because there's so many more people I could talk about, but I just didn't write them down on this list. But y'all can put names down in the comments. I'll let y'all know for real what I think about them. But thank you guys for watching.